Greetings and welcome back everyone to Thea the Awakening, where in the last episode we actually met ourselves, our heavenly avatar. That was a bit of an odd one. Right, okay, well, we actually have a few things to do. So I'm going to just have our expedition flat out join Dapperton for now. Then I'm going to go and check out Dapperton, see what we can do. I would love it if Dapperton was a little bit bigger. We could possibly get other things, but Dapperton really is not. That is a problem. Well, currently we're crafting some stuff. Let's go ahead and have a look at this. Now, we don't have meat, but we should potentially have... Well, actually, no, we don't have that much fish. Pain in the bum, that is. However, we can go ahead and make... see, we don't even really have that much here either. I can make a stew pretty much indefinitely. Alternatively, I could make... No, actually, that is pretty much the best thing I can make right now. So, this is going to have to go. This is going to be on indefinite. Is that? I need that being made. Now, as for this, wow, we've got a lot. It's actually pretty awesome. Sure, let's get a couple of these made. 5 gathering. Yeah, seems good to me. Well, I assume silk thread is the best thing to use here. Okay, let's confirm. We will make one of these as well. Calissa, you can get to work on that. It's going to take you 3 turns. But I can have Metasapia join in for now. And Gravelord as well. No one else is available to really help with that. Gathering-wise, got a lot of people who can help here. So Lippy is already working. Halcyon, you can get to work there. Blank Door, Sheelab, Simalf, Dion, and there we go. Dapper, Fiery, Blackwater, you can just chill. Not doing anything, it's fine. As for our supplies, I don't want these being eaten. Oh, that's probably why we've been having issues. People have just been eating the bloody meat. You scoundrels. That's frustrating. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and check on this. Okay, that's just a log. We don't really need to review that at the moment. But we are going to have to head down here and deal with some of the quests in that direction very soon. Possibly picking up some fish and also some of this as well would be a good idea. Any other items I really want to gather in bulk? Not really, honestly. Not really. Not that we know where they are yet. We'll turn that off for now. It's a level 2 difficulty. Production complete. Very well. Let's go and have a look in here. Equipment. Now. Calissa. You are a craftsperson. I would actually like to give you the gathering basket so that you have something that you can work on. So there you go. You've now got a, reasonable gathering so you can be a good hunter. Additionally, I can give you this. You've not got a lot of armor, but you've got an awful lot of damage potential. So, let's give you that. Now, what kind of double-handed weapons have we got? We've got this, 5 and 5. This is just 15. There's 12. Double Justice got 19 damage there. Currently got 25 here. That's just staggering. 9 damage, 5 shielding. It's not going to be as good. 19 damage, but now you got 5 shielding on top of your 18 armor. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that, actually. Okay. Production-wise... in terms of clothing... I mean, we can make some leather armor, but it's going to be heavier than most stuff. Unfortunately. Alternatively, I could make more robes, which would be much lighter. We've got so much amber right now. I can just use that as much as I want. Only gives 3 armor, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Certainly better than nothing. 4, yeah. No, we're gonna make a bunch of this, I think. Oops, I mean to do that. So that's 3 armor. This will be 2, won't it? Yeah. And it weighs 30. Whereas this weighs same. Quite a lot less. Only weighs 8 for 4 armor. We're going to go through our armor fairly quickly there, but... so we're going to make 2 of these shirts to give to our crafts people. Fiery, Dapper, let's get you involved there. And Blackwater, you can help out with the vegetables. Let's try and get some nice clothes to give our fighters. Village is idle. Who's idle in the village? Is this someone actually idle? Wow, Meta, you are idle. You get. Get to work, please. There we go. It's fine. If you decide you want to attack us right now, that's just the dumbest thing you could do. Alright, so we've got a grand, wonderful piece of equipment there. Let's have a look. Where is Halcyon? Halcyon, we want you to have this because it's super, super light. But it'll give you a little bit of extra armor. 21 armor. You've actually got some of the best armor that anyone here has, which is amazing. Okay, Dion. I mean, I'll give 3 and 7. Let's find you a better weapon. My God, how long have you not had a weapon for? I can give you this. 3 and 5. Yeah, sure. There we go. It's not amazing, but it's something. Okay, we've got a bit of an encounter. It's not going to be anything we're going to have an issue with. We'll literally just destroy them utterly. Alright, there we go. And we've got a level up. Okay, let's have a look at this. Good on Dion, plus 2 gathering. That'll be nice. Good health. Blackwater's got good health. 6th Sense on Halcyon. Gathering for Meta and Gravelord. Strength for Majesta and Zimolf. Okay, that was a good level up, actually. And we got some research points. Now, we could look to this, but actually I would really, really like to possibly get some more. Well, I think I'd prefer to get some better building materials, honestly. Let's get some quartz. Now, where is quartz going to be? It's not over there. Now, there is going to be quartz somewhere. It's just nowhere near us, unfortunately, which is a crying shame to be true. Oh no, it's all the way down there. Okay, fair enough. It's quite far away then. But there's one more thing we want to do now. We want to construct a well. Oh, we haven't got enough resources. Something we lack. Drat. So we need spider's webs then. That is a pain in the backside. Okay, well, it's something we can look towards getting. Right, well, it's time for us to make a new expedition. This time, we are going to be taking Sheilab, Chimalf, Lippy, Halcyon, Majesta, fiery. Black water. And let's think. And meta. We will be leaving behind Gravelord, Blankdoor, Dion, Plump, Isdar, and Kalissa. Drat. I always seem to forget to do that. Actually, we'll bring along Isdar as well, who I think is... yeah, he's one of our heavy damage dealers too. So it makes sense to bring you with. So that gives us 8, leaving 6 in the base. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Right, we want to bring along a decent bit of fuel. Don't need nearly that much. Maybe give them enough to go out for... yeah, we'll give them 40. Now, let me just count again. So that's 8 people. So we're going to need 160 food to last for... sorry, no, not 160. That would only last for 20 days. We are going to want... let's think. Do I really want to give them enough stuff to go for 40? Because that's going to weigh us down quite a lot. I mean, I guess we could. We've almost got 140, so... let's see... there we go. Oh, that's not quite right. There we go. Right. I think that's pretty much all we're going to need for now. This new expedition can go straight for the Divine Quest. Well, they've got a fair bit of walking on them, to be fair. They've got a lot of carrying capacity as well, because of the extra people in the group. That works out. Now, we need to make sure that Kalissa's working on something. You can deal with that. Is there anything else we can do? Not particularly, I would say. I think we're good as is for now. Hello, spiders. We're gonna have a bit of a fight. A spider queen. Okay, this is worth us actually finding out what is going on. Then you've got no shielding, but it should be fine. We've got a lot of capable people here. Spider queen straight into play. You're a level 6. I could confuse you, or I could do a lot of damage in one go. Get in there. I would like you to be shielded at this point. At the same time, we would actually like someone to get in and be ready to do some pretty epic damage. Lippy, you're up. Now, if I push Lippy to the front, she will be able to kill the Spider Queen in one go. Should have thought about this with... I should have tried to get Dapper McJester in front. He'd have been able to take out 2 straight away. Ah, it's frustrating. Too late there. Let's get Lippy forward. The Spider Queen will be taken out, because that's the only one that does a lot of damage there. So... oh, scallywags. Well, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start tanking you with the ability to weather the assault. There's not much I can do there for the confuse. But But I can go ahead and give you even more armor, because odds are they're going to be either going through fiery, but everyone here is going to be okay. So what I'll do is probably play Timolf first, so it's using his shield. Now the tactics could drive more of them forward. That's the other thing. So Timolf goes first, and behind you, Isdar and Dapper McChester, because the thing with the shield is the shield will absorb damage without causing a wound. And that's what I want to try to avoid. Right now, pretty much everyone who could be attacked would be able to take it, except that. Right now I just need Lippy to go for the Spider Queen, because if she doesn't, then someone's going to end up with a wound. Come on, Lippy. All down to you. Yes! Oh, that was good. Very fortunate. Extremely fortunate. There we are. Well, it was luck that won that for us. Dapper McChester's still got a wound. Ah, scallywags. Oh well. An iron mask. You can hide unwanted twins in it, or just wear it to look cooler. And another encounter. This one will auto-resolve because it's just a level 1 threat. And let's see that mask. Weighs 27, plus 1 shielding. You can afford to wield it. There we go. Ooh. Can we not get down there? Well, it looks like we'll probably be able to get down on that side. I should have gone down, actually. There we go. Let's follow this coast around. Ooh, what have we found? Crazed bees. Can also resolve that one. Get a little bit of amber as well. Ooh. As you approach the beast, and you have time to decide your plan of action. Best way to slay beasts is eye to eye. Why risk a frontal attack when we have good hunters with us? Go hunting. Or better play it safe and use some trickery. Brew poisons and plant it in some bait. That is interesting. That's probably because we've got Halcyon with us. But we'll just go ahead and fight and auto-resolve it too. But that was actually quite cool. Oh, we've got an encounter. Malicious Spider will auto-resolve this one. We can barely see anything. There we go. Spider's nest of level 2. Now, we'll try it. And we'll go hunting as well. Got enough people capable of hunting here. We'll reshuffle. This is the first time we've reshuffled in a long time. We ended up with a good reshuffle too. And I believe, yeah, it put Sheilab into a tactics position. Okay, that was an interesting play there. Right, Sheilab. Counter offense. Yeah, get rid of a card that's going to be able to take a quick action. You can actually get closer. We haven't got anyone who's got any particularly strong shielding, unfortunately. So there's going to be wounds involved in this one, unfortunately. Get Lippy down. Body by Timolf. You can get in closer. And I will rise your offense. But that's all we're going to do. Okay. That wasn't so great. But again, remember that we can't die from hunting. You can't lose in that regard, right? Get rid of that card. Get rid of... Actually... No, we'll just hold on. We'll just get our players into position. It's going to be confused, so it really doesn't matter too much to us. Fiery will easily be able to do... Oh, actually, no. Fiery can't do that much damage. Halcyon can play, and we'll also... First action, Halcyon. Oh yeah, and the second phase should win this fight for us. Ooh, a metal ring. Now that is interesting. 4 EXP as well. What is this metal ring? 1 distraction, 1 armor. Ah, who has distraction? No one that I can see yet. It's a shame that this can't be made larger. So I could see more information there. Because, for example, Halcyon. I'm going to give it to you, Halcyon. You go ahead. We'll start building you up a little bit more. We've got no more moves, unfortunately. Ooh, Dapperton's got an encounter, but it's just with a B. Okay, started a challenge with Mamuna. 4 of them. I've no idea how strong these are because I couldn't quite see. Alright, well, it's our turn first. Have we got any particularly strong counter-offense? We do. But I would actually like to hold that. Let's get down our heavy damaging mace wielders because that damage will pass through. Followed by Timolf. They're poison damage as well. Poison damage doubles when attacking an already wounded enemy. Okay, you've got a lot of health. And you recover... You regain life, which is actually quite worrying. Alright. We can't confuse you. But I can drive my characters first. A bit of a shame in a way, but okay. Go forward. Now they haven't used their tactics yet. Ah, I knew that was coming. 24 damage is going to be applied. That's going to take you out straight away. That is terrible. That is really, really bad. So... yeah, I need you driven forward. If I can. Oh my lord, that's a lot. Forward, please. Then apply shield ally on the next turn. Just gotta hope they can't push it forward. Oh no, it's made it even more dangerous. That is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. This is gonna be a rough one. Without mistake. I hope you attacked the other way. No, you did not. Okay. We may be about to lose a couple of people with this. Player's turn. Well, there's no point in attacking straight away because we just flat out don't have that kind of damage. Right, you'll go down first. There we go. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, first action. Drive you forward. Shield. I can't shield you yet. Fiery, you're going to be in such a bad position here. This is rough. Okay, we won, but 8, 9, 19 damage to Dapper McJester and 12 to Fiery, 2 to Blackwater. We got a sword and 2 fish. Immediately camp. No, wait. Why did I do that? Why? Don't immediately camp there. Pull back by 1. Pull back by another. Camp there. There's nothing to gather. It's fine. Just chill out. Hopefully not die. No, we lost Lippy and Damper Majesta to that one battle. Wounds don't always have a chance to heal, so death can claim its prize. Two very, very powerful combatants. Okay, well, that was horrific. Quite horrific. No other way of putting it. We'll camp here because at least we can gather some stuff. Yeah, may as well. Oh, Lippy, you only just joined us as well. I feel bad. Oh, Isdar came along. Maybe I should have left Isdar back there. Isdar only does building work. It's very silly of me. Okay, auto-resolve that one. Okay, someone has grown up. I have a funny feeling that we need a warrior. We have got Apollonia. I'm hoping that's alright. Apollonia. Right. Celebrate the rite of passage. And Apollonia shall become Sumi. Right then, Sumi. We want you to be able to do really kind of stupid amounts of damage. Got no natural shielding, unfortunately. But I can give you some gear. I'll increase your armor. I'll give you this. There you go. Fiery, you can help out. We're just going to have you hang tight for a moment. Right. Let's break camp. And let me just have a look at your equipment. Yeah, you're all okay. That is so rough. Can't believe we lost so many people there. Sure, go hunting. And then continue. Ooh, can't continue onwards. And our divine quest. Okay. You find the remains of an old town built in solid stone with a large central building that even in its crumbled and rotting state looks very impressive. Like many such places, you feel the cold draft of the ever-present dark mist lurking in every corner. You see a faint light coming from one of the towers in the central building, and you know this is where you must go. Nah, come back later. Ignore all the fluff and go straight upstairs. Skip story. No. Investigate. You enter the old building and soon realize it must have been a place of great knowledge, as even in the entrance hall there are vast shelves, with remnants of books on them. Indeed, as you go deeper, you find a rusted shield with words, "The pen is mightier than the sword, and the sword of knowledge defeats any foe." Before you make another step, you are met by a hooded stranger. "Welcome to the Grand University of Cracovia. How may I be of assistance?" He chimes as if nothing was awry in the world. "Who are you, and why are you still here? It doesn't look hospitable." "Grand University. I think we've met one of your fellows in a tower." Ah, yes, you must be referring to the Professor Common, from the Human Advances Department. He's been listed as being on sabbatical in an old tower for almost a century now. Or perhaps you speak of his esteemed colleague, Professor Hufka. He too likes towers, although he has been reprimanded for using illegal magic, you know. You may want to go up and speak to the board if your interest lies in either professor's field. This place is in ruins. Are you insane? A board meeting? What are you talking about? Excellent. You must be from another foreign delegation then. I've been told there might be latecomers. The board meeting is on the third floor in the Thorn Rose Room. You look towards the stairway and see it is crumbled and full of cracks, but it should be fine to climb. All right, leave the strange man and go up. You go upstairs and find many more empty, eerie rooms filled with rotting bookshelves and destroyed books. Laboratories with smashed equipment and lecture rooms with decaying tables and the stench of death. But as you enter one such lecture room, you see that at the center, by a large round table, sit six people dressed in academic gowns. Approach the table, arms drawn. No. Hello. One of the figures at the table turns to you, and for a second you see only a skull, but then you blink, and an old man's face stares at you. Hello there. I see you have come seeking answers, yes? How did you find us? We were cursed long ago, never to be found by a living soul, and I dare say you look alive. Well, it was a dream, I guess. Our god told us to come here. Ah, so they are finally strong enough to try to regain their powers, and so they send you to seek answers. And what do you know of our god's power? In short, we were the ones who took the power of the Pantheon to ensure our colleagues could burn the cosmic tree without interference. You? You took the power away from the gods? You're kidding, right? What, you took power from gods? How? Okay, I feel this may be a long one. Just tell me straight and short. How did you do it, and how can we undo it? No, we'll be going... You took power away from the gods? You're kidding, right? It was not easy, nor done without the aid of powerful and evil magic, but it was done. Each god, you see, had their own duty, their domain, and it was both their strength and their weakness. By hitting them all at once, we also didn't give them a chance to aid each other, and as they normally would. It sounds crazy. You said you used dark magic. Why did you do it? Why did you burn the tree and hurt the gods? Well, that's a funny story in itself, I suppose. We were tricked by the Human Advancement Department. We were presented with false data to suggest that the gods were about to destroy all life, that they'd grown arrogant and wanted to wipe Thea of humans to create new, more obedient kind. Anyway, it was all a lie, and those who knew the real reason are no longer with us. Wow. That sucks. So, you've pretty much destroyed Thea for a theory that turned out to be bollocks. I love the way it's like... yeah, you know what, after finding that kind of information, I'm fairly certain that that would be more or less my response. Yeah, in hindsight, it all seems rather ridiculous, but you don't know how it is when you're in the zone. And it was a good theory, in principle. I mean, there is no definitive proof that the gods didn't plan our demise. You said you used dark magic. Our plans were cosmically big, as it were, and so we needed help. Help that a few would be willing to give and even less capable enough to provide. A mage arrived on the doorstep, offering all the right answers. Even after we figured he was the famed Dark Lord banished ages ago in the Great War of the Eye in the Westerlands, we still couldn't say no. It was him or nothing. So, faced with working with an eternity so evil that it almost devoured our world, more than once, on more than one continent, you thought it would all be fine, and you said you were a professor. Oh, don't get me wrong, we knew we were working with evil, but the pursuit of knowledge, of understanding, the very notion we could defy the gods, it was glorious. I think the Dark Lord didn't even break a sweat convincing us. Disgusting. You're telling us no one realized what you were up to? I guess it does sound rather grand, but did no one see the foolishness of your plans? I mean, I'd like to believe I wouldn't side with the Dark Lord who had tried to destroy the world multiple times in the pursuit of knowledge and possibly, saving the species, but I probably would. So, there were suspicions. Some gods even took notice, but the Dark One was clever and diverted their gaze every time, building a fake army in his old stronghold and sending out omens of his return worldwide. This was step one of our plan. This was how we would trap the Supreme Gods. The Supreme Gods? Yes, like Perrin and Mokosh in the Easterlands. Every land in Thea had their own. They needed to be broken first, else their power would protect the others. Mokosh we could not lure away. She is wise and careful. But Perrin, well, let's just say he was keen to go into battle. Very keen. So, you said Mokosh didn't bite your bait, so how did you make her distracted? Well, in truth, she was the easy one, but only because she is so intimately connected to Thea. It was actually one of the most shameful acts. Well, before we realized we destroyed the world, that is. There was a sacred garden, a cradle of life deep within the ocean. The elven people often went there to release their souls from the burden of their bodies and thus become pure energy. It was the favoured seat of Morgosh, and we destroyed it. The blow was so severe, she was in shock for long enough for Phase 2. Dare we even ask what Phase 2 was? We sacrificed a monastery devoted to her worship. Morgosh is the mother of all things. Once the garden was gone, she was left vulnerable. The death of thousands of her worshippers was a blow too far. Normally, the others would have been called to aid, and they were, but none responded. At least not in time. So, even before you destroyed Thea completely, you slaughtered thousands of innocent lives and destroyed a sacred place. And you were still thinking it's all for science? You are insane. Impressive, really. Gruesome, evil, and arrogant. But very impressive. I mean, they were clearly driven, but I wouldn't actually say it was impressive. It's like, well, there's this place that she really cares about, and there are these people they really care about. So, if we burn one down and then kill all the others, it should distract it. That isn't actually impressive. There's no real planning involved there. So I'm just going to say, you're insane! Villainous, gruesome, evil, or impressive, grand and astonishing, it was all of those and none. Folly, that's what it truly was. For how can man ever hope to bring peace and prosperity by employing murder, dark magic and deceit? Morgosh is the mother that Thea needs now, and you need to find a way to restore her strength. I know not how to do it, but go to the Oracle, the one we trapped to help us with our stupidity. Ask her. Fine, we will. Where can we find her? Before we tell you, we must ask a favour. We've been cursed to stay here, neither alive nor dead, for eternity, as punishment for our actions. A sentence we accepted with grace and understanding. It is not often you get to destroy the world and nearly kill off gods. However, we wish to be freed now. How can you be freed if this is a curse? Can you be killed? Why would we help you? Who sentenced you? Once champions of the gods, like yourselves, realized our crime, they came to seek retribution, but the Dark Lord wanted to be sure the world burns, and so he cloaked this place from any mortal eye. Without the gods' guidance, no one could find us and learn the truth. Then came a lone spirit, claiming to be an echo of the Pantheon. The spirit cursed our souls to eternal damnation for our arrogance, making us unliving and bound to this building till the end of days. How can you be freed if this is a curse? Can you be killed? There is a way to try and free our souls from these unliving bodies. With the underworld shut, we will still roam Thea, but at least we'll be free. You don't deserve your freedom. You doomed our world. Why do you believe you should get freedom after all you've done? Yeah, I'm actually curious. Well, yes, many of us share your enthusiasm for the punishment. We are tormented by our faults, believe me, but to be stuck like this forever. If you kill us, we will only suffer the pain of death, but eventually we will return, marked by another scar. But if you use your connection to your gods to break our curse, perhaps we could be released. There are 14 options, my goodness. You have sentenced Thea to death, and worse yet, you have taken arms against our gods. You shall suffer the punishment that you were sentenced to. Give us the location, or suffer a death. Or, your crimes are despicable. Your arrogance beyond measure, and your stupidity in trusting dark forces goes beyond any measure. But your fate seems dire, and there is little point in more suffering in this world. Give us the location first. We will then think about releasing you. But, on that note, I think we're going to wrap up this episode. It has gone on long enough. We're going to have to find out in the next episode whether we sentence these world destroyers to eternal suffering, or whether we show mercy. The kind of mercy that they didn't show the rest of the world. You know, are we going to be the bigger men, or are we going to be the avatars of justice for our goddess? You'll have to find out next time, but until then, do take care.